The month of May was a great time for small business owners. We started off with National Small Business Week, which happens every year in the first week of May. There are conferences, there are workshops, and all sorts of things that are intended to help small business owners be the best that they can be. So, throughout the month of May, though, we saw this excess of great content online from Forbes to Fortune magazine that had some awesome tips, awesome information for small business owners. So I made a list of 5 articles that really, I think, are great for small business owners in the month of May. One article that I really liked comes from Entrepreneur magazine. It's entitled 13 Things That Ghostbusters Can Teach You About Starting a Small Business. So this article is great for those who are in the startup phase of business ownership or those who are well established in their businesses. I thought it was amazing that this movie from the 80s could be used, to allude to us now in business ownership. One of my favorite tips from that article was the importance of teamwork. They talked about how important it is to utilize all the gifts that everyone in your team has and apply them to your business and your day-to-day operations. So a great read from Entrepreneur magazine, and so I encourage you, think about it. What are some ways that you use every gift that your team has in order to go toward business success? Let us know. So how did the wealthiest person in every state get the money that they made? Forbes magazine has us covered. So, they usually do their annual list of the wealthiest Americans or the wealthiest people worldwide. But this year they covered who are the wealthiest people in each state. And they talked about what industries are the most lucrative for billionaires. And number 1 being the financial space, and number 2 being the fashion industry. And also another headline that we pulled from that particular article that you may have seen online is that Mark Zuckerberg, the brains behind Facebook, he is the wealthiest Californian at being worth $52 billion. So some other great people on the list are in the financial space, which is number 2 on the list, are the owner of Nike, who is the wealthiest in that particular scene. And then we have our number 2, who is the owner of the Victoria's Secret brand, the limited brand, as well as Bath & Body Works. So that's where he's made his money. So let us know, are you in one of the industries that are the most lucrative for billionaires? Let us know. We all know how important it is to rank on search engines. However, do you know how to do it? Well, in this Entrepreneur magazine article titled 4 Ways to Boost Your Brand Terms on Search Engines, they give you some tips on doing just that. One of my favorites was making sure that you are listed on local search sites such as Yahoo Local or YellowPages.com, also Yelp.com. And this helps to rank you based on your different search terms that apply to your company. Also, another way is being active on your social media, making sure that you own your name on social media, making sure you are present there, because when people turn to search engines to find your business, then they will be able to find your business. 90% of customers look online for businesses before they visit you or make a purchase. So I think this is a great article from Entrepreneur magazine. So let us know, what are some of the tips you would give to other business owners on ranking your brand's terms online? In Fortune magazine's online weekly column called Practically Speaking, people weigh in and send questions from different business owners do. And one thing that I thought was interesting that apparently a lot of business owners struggle with is knowing whether or not to give preferential treatment to existing customers, those loyal customers, or should you go out of your way for the new customer, the one who you haven't had a chance to make an impression on. So that was a real dilemma. So the expert actually weighed in and said, hey, sometimes you have to put those loyal customers on the back burner because the new customer has no real experience and no loyalty to your brand. They can go on Yelp, they can go on Twitter or wherever else and leave negative feedback about your business. So what do you do at your business? Do you roll out the red carpet for your loyal customers, or do you do so for the customers who are new? Let us know. Weigh in down in the comment section. One article that really rings near and dear to us, because we always emphasize the importance of having a digital strategy. And this article is titled, Why Small Business Owners Need a Digital Strategy to Grow. This comes from a smaller blog called Main Street. And in this article, they talk about the importance of having control of your brand through your digital footprint. So that means having a website, being active on social media, and having a budget set aside, or whatever strategy that you might have to make sure that you have control of your digital footprint. So ring in, let us know. Do you have a website? How much do you use for marketing each month at your company? Let us know.